Hey, it's A Home Collector here. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the funeral mailer of Franz Halmschlager. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. This is the largest mailer, by the way, that I have in my collection, I believe. It is huge. I mean, for example, compared to my notes page, it is the same size. It is basically a modern sheet of paper. But I did check, it is period printed. Now, moving from the top here, it is with immense sorrow that we announce that my dearly beloved husband, our kind-hearted father, our dear son and brother, PG, which is party member, Franz Halmschlager, Gefreiter in a motorcycle battalion, bearer of the wound badge in black and the Eastern Front medal, died a hero's death on November 3rd, 1942, in the fight against Bolshevism on the Volkhov River. He died far from his beloved homeland and is buried in the Hero Cemetery in Novgorod, southwest of Stepanka. At the age of 33, he gave his young life for the Fuhrer and Greater Germany. Anyone who knows him knows what we have lost in him. And then we can see that this was issued in Kremskirchberg on the Pialok on November 26th, 1942. So before we get into the casual record I found for Franz, I'd like to point out the PG that we see here. So this is a fairly uncommon feature on death cards. You do see it occasionally. But yeah, that stands for party member. That means that Franz here was quite literally a card-carrying Nazi. And his family felt that that was, for whatever reason, whether they were also Nazis or because it just meant a lot to Franz, decided to include that on his funeral mailer. So very odd. You don't see that on a lot of death cards, but it does happen occasionally. You tend to only see it on cards from the earlier part of the war. As you can probably imagine, as the war reaches its end, less and less people are willing to put that on a funeral card. That being said, I do have one card in my collection that I know of that I haven't researched or done a video on that is from I think April of 1945, that still the guy is listed as a party member, which I thought was very strange. But I digress. Now, we did actually find a casual record for Franz. He was born on May 5th, 1909 in Senftenberg, and was a member of the 4th Company of Kradschutzen Battalion 30, which is a motorcycle battalion, which matches up with the information we have on his card here. And this unit was subordinated to the 20th Infantry Division motorized. He died as the result of a gut shot at the hospital in Kolmowo, which is directly north of Novgorod. And moving to the very bottom of the card here, this death notice is mailed out by Louis Halmschlager, born Reicherstorfer, his wife, Horst and Inga, his children, Franz and Marie Halmschlager, his parents, Hans and Eddie Halmschlager, his brothers, and Kathy Wagner, Vicky Lehrer, and Mitzi Mueller, his sisters. So, large family here that is mourning the death of Franz. So yeah, overall, pretty interesting card. Like I said, this one's unique for a lot of reasons. One, again, just the giant size of it, but also the inclusion of the party member. And of course, we don't see too many cards for members of Kradschutzen units as well, so that's also quite interesting. So yeah, overall, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll see you all again very soon.